Most golfers think hitting the ball farther means swinging harder, but that's a trap. Tight grip, tense shoulders, and a forced swing usually lead to slices or weak shots. The real secret? Relaxation. The silent swing method teaches you to stay loose, trust the club, and let speed happen naturally. A relaxed body moves faster, giving you better timing, smoother rhythm, and effortless power. The result is more distance, more consistency, and a swing that feels easy. Let's break it down step by step. The very first piece of the puzzle is your grip. And trust me, it's more important than most golfers realize. If you're squeezing the club so hard that your knuckles are turning white, you're basically choking all the speed and life out of your swing before you even start. Think about it. When your hands and arms are that tense, there's no way the club can move freely. Instead, try holding the club nice and light, just firm enough so you're not dropping it. Imagine you're holding a small bird. You don't want to crush it, but you also don't want to let it fly away. Here's a super simple checkpoint you can use. Pay attention to whether you can actually feel the weight of the club head in your hands. If you can feel that weight clearly, you're gripping it light enough. And when you get that grip just right, it makes a huge difference. Your wrists can hinge naturally, your arms stay soft, and the whole motion suddenly feels smoother and more effortless. Once your grip is in place, think about your takeaway. This is where many golfers rush because they're anxious to hit the ball. But the silent swing method is all about patience at the start. Take the club back slowly, almost like you're moving in slow motion. You're not trying to rip it back. You're just letting it flow as your shoulders turn. This slow start sets the rhythm for the entire swing and helps you stay connected instead of snatching the club with your hands. As your backswing continues, focus on one thing, feeling the club head. This might sound small, but it's a game changer. Instead of worrying about your arms being in the perfect position, let your body respond to the weight of the club. This helps you stay balanced and builds a sense of rhythm that carries into the downswing. Now comes the magic move, the transition into your downswing. Most amateur golfers make the mistake of yanking the club down with their arms. That creates tension, ruins timing, and actually slows you down. The silent swing method takes a completely different approach. Instead of forcing the downswing, you let it happen naturally by starting with a small bump or turn of your hips toward the target. Your relaxed arms will follow, and because they're not locked up, the club head will whip through impact with more speed than you ever thought possible. Think of this like cracking a whip. The handle moves first, and the end of the whip accelerates to incredible speed with almost no effort. Your hips are the handle, and the club head is the tip of the whip. If you stay relaxed, that energy transfers perfectly and sends the ball flying. Another key point is to swing through the ball, not at it. Many golfers make the mistake of thinking impact is the finish line, so they slam on the brakes right at the bottom. Instead, let your swing continue freely all the way to a full finish. You want to feel like you're swinging to a target out in the distance, not just to the ball sitting on the ground. This not only gives you more power, but also keeps your swing smooth and rhythmic. One of the best ways to practice this is to hit shots at half speed on the range. Try swinging with what feels like 50% effort and focus on staying relaxed. You'll probably be surprised at how far the ball still goes. As you build confidence, slowly add more speed, but keep the same loose feeling in your hands and arms. This drill teaches your body that it doesn't need to tense up to create distance. Another great drill is to take practice swings with your eyes closed. This sounds strange, but it forces you to feel the weight of the club and focus on rhythm rather than trying to control every move visually. You'll quickly notice if you're tensing up because the swing will feel jerky instead of smooth. Balance is another huge piece of the silent swing puzzle. A good relaxed swing will leave you standing tall and balanced on your lead foot after impact. If you're falling backward or stumbling, that's a sign you're swinging with too much effort or your timing is off. Practice holding your finish until the ball lands. This helps train your body to stay in control. The mental side of this method is just as important as the physical side. Golfers love to overthink, and tension often starts in your mind before it ever hits your muscles. If you step up to the ball thinking, "I have to crush this drive," you're already tightening up. Instead, take a deep breath before your shot, feel your grip pressure soften, and remind yourself that the goal is smooth speed, not brute force. Over time, this mental reset becomes a habit that keeps you calm under pressure. Another tip is to listen to your swing, literally. When you swing correctly with a relaxed motion, you'll hear a swish through the hitting zone. That swish should be loudest after the ball, not before it. If you hear it too early, you're releasing too soon and wasting energy. Practicing this auditory feedback can really help dial in your timing. It's also important to remember that the silent swing isn't just for the driver. You can use this method with every club in your bag. Whether it's a wedge, an iron, or even a fairway wood, the principle is the same. Relax, feel the weight, Let the club do the work. Your short game, in particular, will benefit because staying relaxed around the greens leads to more consistent contact and touch. Over time, you'll notice your ball flight getting more consistent. A relaxed swing tends to keep the club face square through impact, which reduces slices and hooks. You'll also notice that your distances become more predictable. No more one shot flying 180 yards and the next one barely 150 with the same club. For those who struggle with fatigue during a round, the silent swing can be a game saver. Tension uses energy, and by staying loose, you'll conserve strength and play better golf late into the back nine. Many players report feeling fresher and more focused after adopting this method. A helpful way to track your progress is to pay attention to your divots and contact. If you're hitting the ball first and then taking a nice, shallow divot, you're doing it right. If your divots are deep or you're hitting behind the ball, tension may still be sneaking in. It's normal for this to feel awkward at first. We've all been conditioned to think harder is better, so taking tension out of the swing feels counterintuitive. Stick with it. Keep reminding yourself that a whip works because it's loose. The more you trust the process, the better your results will be. Soon you'll find that you're not only hitting it farther, but also enjoying the game more. There's something deeply satisfying about striking the ball flush and watching it soar down the fairway without feeling like you swung out of your shoes. That's the beauty of the silent swing. It turns golf into a smooth, effortless motion rather than a struggle for control. And here's the cool part. Your confidence grows with every single swing you take. When you stop fighting the club and just let it work for you, you stop fearing those ugly shots. Suddenly, you're standing over the ball with a clear head, actually thinking about where you want it to go instead of worrying about topping it, chunking it, or slicing it into the trees. That calm, focused mindset is what makes golf way more enjoyable. It takes all the pressure off every shot and lets you just play the game, have fun, and celebrate those great shots when they come. So the next time you head to the range or step onto that very first tee, just take a deep breath and remind yourself of this simple sequence. Keep your grip nice and light. Take the club back slowly. Really feel the weight of it as you move. Let your hips start the downswing, and then swing all the way through to a nice full finish. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Just stay loose and relaxed. Trust that whip effect to do the heavy lifting for you and let the club do its job. When you do this right, it almost feels like you're not even trying, but you'll be amazed how far and straight the ball goes. The quieter and smoother your swing feels, the louder and prouder your results will look on that scorecard. That's a wrap on the silent swing method. Now it's your turn. Go out there and try it. How did it feel the first time you swung with less tension? Did you notice the ball going straighter or farther? Drop your experience in the comments and let's talk about it. And if this helped you, hit like, share it with your golf buddies, and subscribe for more tips that make golf simpler and way more fun. See you in the next video, and remember, every smooth swing you take is one step closer to a more consistent, confident game you'll actually enjoy playing.